Chris the Nightmare Ariola, and you're watching Mission Boxing Today on YouTube.
Heavyweight boxing fans, what's the deal? Alright, so I dropped a video yesterday initially talking about Wawrzyk failed his PED test while I was looking for a new opponent. And in that video, I mentioned that maybe he should fight Gerald Washington. Alright. So fans were asking me, seeing some comments in the comment section saying some fans believe I can't believe that they want me to, or they can't believe that I think that Wilder should fight Washington. They thought that I wanted him to move up, that I should be fair and pit him against all the other top guys like I want the other top guys to fight top opposition. Now, you guys, man, okay, look. I'm trying to just think as far as a replacement opponent for 4 weeks, because the fight is literally, I think, exactly a month away from right now. So I'm trying to be realistic with the opponent selection. Now, come on, you guys, man. You guys know I want unification. You guys know I want undisputed. Yes, in a perfect world, I would want him to fight Joseph Parker. If that fight can happen in 4 weeks, then of course let's take that fight. If he can fight Luis Ortiz, of course I want that fight. In a perfect world, those are the next 2 available opponents I would want. But I'm trying to be realistic to what Wilder has told us going into this February 25th fight. He wants a tune-up type of fight. That's what he said. It's not what I want. It's what him and his team want. So I was just looking at some other guys that are rated in the WBC's top 10. And I'm just explaining this because YouTube is video to video. You know, if you don't say everything that you've said in recent videos, people forget, or they haven't watched those videos, or they think that your train of thought is different all of a sudden. No, I mean, let's just use our brain here, guys. I'm trying to go by what Wilder and his team said. From last I checked, they didn't want a Wilder type of fight or an Ortiz type of fight for this February 25th card. That's what they don't want. Not what I don't want. It's what they don't want. So I'm just trying to look at some other guys in the rankings where a fight for February 25th would be realistic. Dillian White's a guy who I believe would take the fight. I think he would take the fight. The reason why I'm saying Gerald Washington, the reason why I'm putting light on Gerald is because he's somebody that has told me personally, not somebody that I have to go look on one of these websites to look for an interview to see what they said about Wilder. No, he's somebody that I've talked to personally, did an interview with, that said he will fight Wilder. If anything goes wrong, if this guy, like I said, something happens, he sprains his ankle, he doesn't want the fight, he said he will be ready, whether it's short notice or not. So why not give that guy light? You know what I mean? Why not give him shine on my channel? He's undefeated. He's number 10 by the WBC. So he's not just somebody I'm just trying to make up. He's number 10 by the WBC. He said he'll fight him if anything went wrong. I'm giving the guy his light. You know what I mean? But yeah, in a perfect world, of course I want Parker. If they say, look, we're going to postpone this thing totally and fight Parker in March, great. You know what I mean? Like, that's the obvious fucking choice, y'all. Like, come on, man. But I'm just trying to keep going on what Wilder and his team wants for February 25th. And they wanted like a tune-up type of opponent, you know, to test his hand out. That's the last time I heard they were at with this. You know what I mean? Wawrzyk, you know, is on the juicy juice. He can't stay off of it, so he's not in the fight. But yeah. Just wanted to make this quick video, man, because it's like, damn, do I really have to explain this? Like, everybody knows I want unification, but, I mean, we do got to remember what Wilder and his team, and what his team wants, and that was a tune-up type of fight for February 25th. Now, I'm sure Gerald Washington wouldn't consider himself a tune-up, you know what I mean? Whoever he fights, if it's not Parker or Ortiz, they're not going to consider themselves a tune-up, but, you know, I guess that's how Wilder and his team is looking at this fight. They're going to come to fight. I'm not saying they're going to come bullshitting on fight night because it's a, quote, tune-up. But Parker, Ortiz, of course, that's what I want, y'all. And if those fights can't happen, then yes, of course. But Ortiz and Hearn, well, Hearn was just saying he was trying to match Ortiz up with Jarrell Miller. So I don't know if that's still going on. I have no idea about that, you know. The last I heard, that's who Ortiz was trying to fight. That's why I didn't mention Ortiz as an opponent for Wilder, because that's who he was trying to fight. He is rated number 3 by the WBC. If they decide to put him together, cool. Berman Stavern's rated number 2 by the WBC. I know I'll always say that I want the rankings to mean something, and a fighter should fight the next highest rated available guy. But I also said there are certain circumstances where that's not always relevant, and this is one of them. He's already fought Stiverne. He beat him convincingly the first time. I don't even think that fight is warranted for a rematch, unless Stiverne earned his way back to that position. Right now, yes, he is rated number 2 by the WBC, but since that Wilder fight, he's fought one other time against Derek Rossi. Debatable fight. He was supposed to fight Povetkin, the winner of that, then he can get his title shot. But yes, he is the next highest rated guy, but it's a rematch that I don't want to see. Just like Arthur Spilka is rated high in the WBC. I think he's number 6 or something. I don't have the rankings in front of me. But that's another rematch I don't want to see. So I'm also trying to pick somebody that's not a rematch. I think Gerald's a good opponent. He's a top for this situation, y'all. For this situation, he's rated number 10. We have 4 weeks to go. You know what I mean? They're not going to cancel this card. So yeah, of course, y'all. Just to pretty much wrap this up, of course, if it's Parker Ortiz, of course. You know what I mean? But I'm looking at somebody that won't A, be a rematch, and somebody that B is in the top 10. Pulev is another one. If they can get Pulev, then shit, let's take Pulev. But last I heard about Pulev, he really wants to sit out and wait for his IBF title shot. Now, some of you may say, well, shit, this is a title shot right here. Why not take this one? You're right. You know, I can't answer all the questions, man. I'm just going by what these fighters have said they want to do in their upcoming fights. The last I heard from Sauerland and Pulev, they're trying to order their IBF title shot as soon as possible between the winner out of Joshua and Klitschko. All right, I'm out.